So hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we will be discussing about list and tuple. So previously in this series of learning Python we have studied about what is a Python all about and some of the conditional statement, if else statement and all that. Now we comes to list and tuple, and for all that I've also uploaded the handwritten notes from where I've made some notes, and from where I teach I've also uploaded it on my GitHub. And you can access that GitHub link from the description box. Along with that I've also given you the Google Colab link, and where I'm making the Google Colab link, which I'm like making you teach, is also uploaded there, so you can open that and learn from there. So now coming forward, what are list and tuple? So basically these are the built-in data types that stores a set of values, uh, and it just not can store elements of the same data type but different data type, for example integer, float and all that. The basic difference between list and tuple is that for list, let me write here, for list we represent it by square brackets, and for tuple we represent it by curly round bracket. One characteristics about tuple is that they are immutable, and we will be discussing about it later also in depth, that tuples are immutable. Now coming to list. First we will be discussing about list. So basically if you have learned practice with Java or C++, it is similar to as arrays. Like arrays are there in Java and C++, here we get list. Okay. But there is a difference in in Java and C++, Java or C++, which we use, the array should be of same data type. There can be only numerical in that, or there should be only string in that, uh, like this. But in list you can have different combination of both these data type and different data types stored together. Okay. So it can store elements of different data types, either of integer, float, string, etc. Never mind. Suppose we want to, now I will be explaining with help of an example to you. Suppose I want to store the height of 5 students in a class. This is height 1. Suppose it is 175 centimeter. Height 2 is something around 173 centimeter. Height 3 is something around 172 centimeter. Height 4 is something around 178 centimeter, and height 5 is 176 centimeter. I want to store the height of 5 students inside a list. Okay, how can I do? Our list would be something like this. Is the name of a list, height. How do you know it is a list? We are using square brackets over here, and we would be entering this value inside our list. Okay. 178, 176. Now, I can say that my list is created. Okay. My list is created of height of 5 student. How can I print it? Just simple, I will be printing print of height. Now, you are getting confused that it is really a list. How can I check it? I can just check it by using the print of type of height. Okay. Not just this, I will also be explaining all you this in I will also code all this also so that you can understand it. What I was saying, that I will be making a variable name as height. I will be giving the heading. Okay, it is fine. The height was 175 centimeter. 173 centimeter, 172 centimeter, 178 centimeter, and 176 centimeter. Okay, I would be writing print of height. Let's check the output. See, this is our list. Okay, you don't have to get all this at one time. If you are getting some idea, it's fine. Slowly and gradually you will understand that what is list. Okay, now I will be writing print of type of height. See, it is a list. And if I just change the brackets, what square round bracket was of what? Tuple. So the class will change to tuple. But currently we are understanding list, so we will be stick to the topic. Simple. Okay. Now there is also the indexing of this list. Okay. And it will be like helping us when we will do slicing and all that. So listen carefully. Suppose I say marks is equal to, take some numbers, 85, 64, 33, 95, 76. The indexing of list start from left mode. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like arrays. Okay. From left, from 0. It starts. I want to access, suppose this marks 85. How can I access it? Just I can access it, print marks of the index is 0. Okay. Now I want to access the mark 64 inside this complete list. How can I access? Just guess it. Print marks of 1. Simple. So that means I want to access the 0th index in the list marks. For 85, if I am writing this marks of 0, this is list name and this is the index. So I want to access 0th index in the list marks. I will tell you, explain it also by doing the same in code so that it can become easier for you. I list accessing. Suppose I have marks is equal to 85, 64, 33, 95, 76. I want to, suppose this time I want to access 76. Just guess what is the index of 76. Count. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would just writing print of marks of 4. See, 76 I've got. Okay. Now, list data types. As I have told you earlier that in arrays in which we use in Java, C++, the array should contain only same data type like an integer or string. It cannot be different data types cannot be there, but in list they can be there. For example, suppose the house number, this is the list name, house number is 112 oblique 34, comma, New Delhi, comma, India. See, you can analyze from here. Here there is also integer, string, everything. But it would work. Suppose I write print of house number. Suppose I want India. Index is 2. The Index of India is 2. See, I can get India. Suppose I want to access this integer. This is at index 0. Always remember the indexing starts from 0, not 1. Okay. Okay, actually it is, I divided, that's why it has divided the values. But if I do this and run 100 oblique 34. Okay. So I was given, actually it was dividing using a function, so it was dividing. So I don't want that. And if I want that, I can also store that in integer. Then it will be displayed perfectly. See. Now it is giving perfectly. So it is like that. Okay. Excuse me. So next things are, strings are immutable in Python. Okay. Always remember, strings are immutable in Python. Why immutable? Why they have made the strings immutable? So because first is a security concern, so that you cannot change the what is inside string and all that. Second, lists are mutable in Python. Now why lists are mutable? Strings are immutable but lists are mutable. Why? Because so that you can perform different operations on it. For example, you have arrays. You can do many questions on array, you can do slicing over there, you can do all that. So that's why lists are also made mutable. Okay, I will explain you with both the example. First of string, then of list. For string, suppose I take something like string is equal to hello, and I write print of str of 0. You will get the output as h. It's completely fine. But if I write str of 0 is equal to y, then it is not allowed. What I want is change it h with y, so it becomes yellow. Is it allowed by Python? No, it is not allowed by Python, because strings are immutable in Python. Okay. Now I will take an example of list. Suppose there is a person, Ayush, 24, gender is male, and New Delhi. Okay, I will print person of 0. The output will be Ayush. That you must be knowing that. Now I change that Ayush to Naman. Person of 0 is equal to Naman. Would it accept it? Yes. And if I write print over here and I write display the whole list, first variable would be accept Ayush, it would be now Naman, and whole the list will be same. Okay, so lists are mutable but strings aren't. Now coming to list slicing. What is happening in list slicing? I want to know that. It is basically, list slicing is very much similar to string slicing. Okay, first thing is that. Now I will give you the syntax of list slicing. Okay. So, the syntax is, first you have list name, starting index, colon, ending index. Okay. If you know this syntax, list slicing will become very easy for you. Mind that. I will mind you that. First, you write your list name, whatever the list name is, it will come over here. Starting index. It can be 0, 1, 2, anything. And ending index. Okay, but remember one thing very important. Ending index is not included. Suppose you write from 0 to 4, it would be printing only index position of 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 is not included, static index is included. Always remember that. These are the basics of list slicing. Without these basics, you won't be able to do list slicing. Okay, that's why I'm giving you the complete syntax. I'm telling you the indexing position, everything I will be telling you. I will give best from my side, but it's you who has to understand that. Okay, I will now explain you with the help of example. I know you must know the syntax, but without example and without practice, you can't do that. Let's take an example. And let's code with the, I will be coding it. Okay, then it would become more easier for you to, you will get seeing the output what is coming, then it would become more easy for you to understand. List slicing. Suppose I take marks equal to something like 87, 64, 33, 95, 76. Okay. Now, what was the syntax? Correlate with syntax. List name, which is marks. Starting, suppose from, I have to print till 95. So, 95 is at index 0, 1, 2, 3. But if I wrote till 3, it would take just 33. So, till next index I have to write. So, 95 is included. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, from 0 index to 4th index. Okay. And see, 95 is also being printed. Now, what is the meaning of this? See, okay, I will run it. See, the first and this both are same actually. If nothing is there, we consider it as 0 only. Okay, so it is printing this. Now, I want to print, suppose, marks of 1. What does this mean? From one index till the last. So you can technically understand that it is length of marks. Okay. Now, I have to reverse it. See, for reversing, you can use this. This is for reversing a list. Colon, colon, -1. Your list will be removed, reversed. Now, I will copy this same and I write marks of -3 till -1. Okay, count it. from -3, -1, -2, -3, -4, -3, 33 and not 76, 95. So 33 and 95 will be included. Let's check it. List indices must be intensive. Okay, it is giving some errors. So what you can do is we can do something like marks of 2 to 4. Oh, sorry, I was doing. And for that, -3 and -1. See, actually, I was using comma over there. That's why it was not working. Colon should be there. So, my bad. So, -3 is 33 and 95. Okay. Now, I will take another example. This time, I will say marks is equal to 85, 94, 76, 63, 48. Print marks of 1:4. Okay, let's we will first do it and then I will run it so that I can see that you are also understanding or not this. So what is it? From first index is 94. So 94, 76 and 63 will be printed from my side. Because fourth index 48 will not be printed, so all these three values will be printed. Yeah. But if I write this time marks of :4, what will be it? See, I have told you if nothing is there, 0 will be there. So from 0 till the third, because fourth is not included. So 85, 94, 76, 63, 4 values will be printed. Let's check it. See. And don't think that there is just positive slicing, there is also negative slicing. What will happen in negative slicing? The index, suppose you have 85. Okay, I will explain you in this. Suppose you have your marks is equal to 85, 94, 76, 63 and 48. The indexing will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. So you can perform this. These are the indexing, and from these, with the help of these indexing, you can perform the operations like the slicing. Okay. Next is a very important topic, which is list method. There are some of the method which we follow in list, and we will be discussing about that only now. So I would be giving a heading list methods. First is append. What does append do? Adds 1, and I would be zooming it. adds one element at the end. Okay, how it is happening now I will tell you. Suppose I take a list. List is 2 1, oh sorry, 2 1 3. What is append doing? Append will basically add that element at the last of the list. How? I would be writing just the name, which is list dot append, and what I want to add at the last of the list I can add it. See, this append added, and if I print it, you can see that 4 is also been added there. 2 1 3 was already there. Append added the element, one element at the last of the list. It will not be like after 2 4 will be added. It will always be added at the last, and it just not works for integer, it also works for string. That suppose I want to add, oh sorry, I want to add ayush at the last of the, so it is like that. So this was append. Next method is sort. What does sorts do? Sorts the list in ascending order. Simple. How? I will show you that. Suppose I will take the previous example list only 2 1 3. What I ask it to do? I ask it to do list dot sort. Okay, and yeah, see 1 2 3. Will it be always be printed in ascending order? Yes. So now what if I want to sort in descending order? Just you have to write reverse is equal to true. Over here you have to write reverse is equal to true, not -2. It will be true. See, in the descending order our list has been printed. So you can sort the list into ascending order, descending order, add element at the last. So why we are learning all this method? We are learning because like the questions will be practiced, and the machine learning which I have done and all that, all this concept will be used. It is not like a waste of time. All this will be used in that. So that's why we are, and these are some of the basic method. In a video I cannot teach you all the method. For learning all the method you have to understand the document. You just visit the documentation of all this, and you can learn more methods, and that would be a very good practice for you all. Okay, so now I will tell you how can you reverse a list. That was colon -1 was one trick, and another is using a inbuilt method which is reverse. Reverse. What does it do? Reverses list. Again, my list is 2 1 3. I write over here list dot reverse. I will be printing the list now. See 3 1 2. Don't get confused between descending order and reverse, because descending order check the values and arranges it into descending order, and it just reverses the list. It doesn't see the where the element is, which element is greater, which element is smaller. It just reverses the list. Next is insert. What does it do? Insert an element at index. Okay, how it do? I will tell you. Suppose I have a list 2131. I write over here list dot insert index, at index suppose 0 1 2. I want to insert 8, and I will be writing print list. See, at second position 0 1 2 I have got 8. So this tells you the index, and this tells you the which element you want to insert inside this list. I will again explain you that we are taking a list over here. Inside that we are inserting an element at what position and which element, and just we are printing. Now, next is remove. What does it do? Removes the first occurrence of element. Okay, how? I will take the same list like the previous one, 2131. Okay, list dot remove. I want to remove 1. Yeah, see, oh, that's wrong, sorry, 1, and I would be printing the list. See, this one has been removed, not this one, because the first occurrence of the element is removed. Suppose I want to remove 2. See, it is removed. Okay. Next, a very important method is pop. What does it do? Removes element at index. Suppose this is the list 2131. Again, I write list dot pop tab. See, it has removed the element from the second index. This is 2 is the index, so 0 1 2 3 will be removed. So yeah, you can see that 3 has been removed. So these were the some of the basics of, like, we have till now learned about tuple. Now we will be discussing list. Now we will be discussing about tuples, all the methods I have told, and next come a very important topic, which is tuple. What is a tuple? A build in data type that lets us create immutable sequence of values. Okay, so it is tuple. So tuple, as I told you that what is a tuple? A tuple is an inbuilt data type that lets us create immutable sequence of values. So inside tuple you cannot change once a tuple is created, you cannot change the value inside that tuple, and that is what I want to say. Suppose we have an example, we have a tuple tup some values are inside there, 10 20 30 40 50 and 60. Okay, round brackets, always remember. And I will explain you with the help of this. Yeah, and tuple. I've created a tuple tab. See, a tuple is there 1 2 3. I am printing the tuple, it is printing over here. And class, I am seeing the type of tuple. What is this? The type of this, it is saying it is a tuple. Okay, now we can also access the values inside tuple like a list. How? I will write print tup of 0 and run it. See, at 0 index 1 is there, so it is printing. Likewise, if I want to access 2, I will write here print tup of 1. So we cannot assign a value in a tuple as they are immutable. Suppose I write over here tup of 0 is equal to tab. Will it be acceptable? No. See, tuple object does not support item assignment. List will. If I change that, suppose I've also told you, but if you want to check, see, list will, but, and if I write over here print of tup, see, now it is 4 2, not 1 2 3, it is 4 2 3. So list is accepting, but tuple is not. Suppose I write over here empty tuple. We will be now working with empty tuple. Empty tuple is something like tup is equal to, not this one, this, and tab. A tuple is being created. This is an empty tuple. You can print it and check the type also, that I am saying right or wrong. Type of tuple. See, it is tuple. Okay, tuple, there is slicing also possible. Okay, I can write over here tuple slicing. How I can write tuple slicing? tup is equal to 1 2 3 4. tup okay, so from first index you check 0 1, so 2 is there and 3, 0 1 2 3, but 4 will not be included, so only 2 and 3 will be printed. Now there are some of the methods in tuple also. Okay, tuple methods. What are the tuple methods? First is index method. What is happening in index method? I will also write it down. Returns. Don't worry, I will give you this complete link of this complete notebook to you. You can see from there also. Returns index of first occurrence. How? Suppose a tuple is there 2 1 3 1. So if I write tup of index of 1, what it will be? Let's check it. 1. Okay, suppose I write 0. It is not inside, 0 is not. Suppose I write 3. 3 is at index 2. So I am searching this is the element, and first time where it has occurred, it will come over here. 1 is also here at also index 1 and also index 3, but first time it has occurred at index 1, so we are printing that. Okay. Next we have another method, count. What it does? Count total occurrence. Count total occurrence. Okay. How? Suppose, let's take the same list, same tuple. I am writing over here 2. 1 is coming 2 times over here. Now check for 3. It will 1. Yeah. Now we will be practicing, this is the last thing, and we will be practicing some questions that what we have learned till now in this 45 minutes. We will be practicing that. Practice question. Okay. First practice question is, write a program to ask the user to enter names of their 3 favorite movies and store them in a list. Okay. What I want is you just pause this video and try it yourself. What have you understood? You just try it yourself. Then it would be useful. It is not just like I will be writing the solution and you will be answering. And one more thing, the solution I have made myself. It is not a common solution, or it will be exactly matching your solution. The variable names can be different and the things can be different. So everyone has their different approach. So yours can be too. It's not a shame. You just practice it once. Okay. Now, first I would be taking the input of 3 movies from the user. I will, movie 1 is equal to input of enter the movie name 1. I would be copying it, name 2, 3. Now I will be making an empty list and I will be appending all this. See, it has come over here, and append, like I am adding it all the movie names inside this list and I am printing. Okay, now your user asks me movie name when. Suppose I write just A, B and C. C, the list is this. Okay. What is happening over here? From here, the user is taking the input, storing it inside the list using the append operator and then printing. Simple. Again, I will running it A, B, C, and you can see that you are getting it. One more question. Write a program to check if a list contains a palindrome of elements. And I would also be giving a hint over here. Use copy method. Okay. How can you make it? Suppose, pause this video and try it yourself and use this copy method. So first of all, what is palindrome? Suppose the starting and if you read from the start and read from the end, it is same. For example, ma'am, M-A-A-M. From start, if you see MAM is coming, and from end, if you see M is coming. So it is like that. Okay. What I will do, I will make a list is equal to 1, 2, 1. See, start is also the same and from end it is also the same. So this is a palindrome. I will take another variable and with the help of the hint, I would be storing this a copy. Why copy? Because at the end it will be changing. And see, if I there, it will give me the code. Now I would be using list dot C reverse. If I would do the reverse of here, and if this reverse is equal to the original, like I have stored a copy of this list inside it. Now I am doing the reverse of the original list. And if I seeing with the copy, if it is same, then it is a palindrome, else it is not. Okay. See, it is a palindrome. But if I add 3 over here and then check it, it is not a palindrome. Now, last question of this video. Write a program to count the number of students with the A grade in the following tuple. And what is the and what is the values inside that? C, D, A, B, B, A. Okay, now try it yourself. Okay, now I will tell you the answer. We will store that tuple inside grade, and for tuple we will use this round bracket. Then I would be C, comma D, comma A, comma A, comma B, comma B, comma A. Okay, now I will be, yeah, it is given. Okay, see, it has counted A is coming 3 times. Now one extension of this question is store the above values in a list and sort them. This will kind be a homework for you, but we will be using a method sort. Okay, I will do it for you, but try it yourself, then see this code. And just simple grade dot sort and print grade. Oh, list it was there, sorry. See, in a list and sort them means in ascending order. A, B, C, D, like that it will be sorted. So it is there. So guys, this was from my side, and in this video we have learned all about list and tuple and how they are working. And we have in future, we will be like, the next video will be of dictionaries and set and how they work. So like we are following a sequence. Like in the first video we have learned what is Python and all that, and in the next video we have understood about the conditional statement and all that. So we are going in a pattern wise way how the things are going. So this was all about list and tuple and how they work, you can just go on ChatGPT and other Google platform, and you can just practice more questions. The more you practice, the more easy way you understand that how the things are working inside all this thing. I've given you the overview and basic Python I'm teaching. There would be another series of advanced Python where you will be learning all the topics, but here we are learning basic Python. So that was all from my side, and thank you guys.